perfectionist. And so if you are a person who falls into that perfectionist kind of genre of life, right? I'm going to tell you the way to get over that perfectionism is to focus on one thing. If you're multitasking, you're trying to make all of these things perfect and it's overwhelming. November, yes. November 1st, and today we set our time back. And I remember from school that was fall back, right? This is the fall area of time. Spring is spring forward. This is fall back, meaning that you gain an extra hour. So with that extra hour, I want to share with you 4 simple ways that you can reset yourself in a very simple way to reset ourselves at the beginning of the year. Well, you do know that you can reset and start and set resolutions anytime that you want to. So I thought, okay, so today was fall back, set your clock back. Why not let's talk about ways that you can reset yourself so that you can move forward, go forward, so that you can start off the rest of the year and move into the new year in a right way or a good vibey way. All right. So let me share with you these 4 ways. All right, number 1 is declutter. Declutter what is going on. Like declutter things in your house that maybe you are, you're looking at. Sometimes we see all this like mess or just stuff all piled up. Just declutter that spot, right? So the month of October, which was last month, my husband and I set a goal for ourselves that we were going to declutter certain parts of the house. And guys, we've been so successful at that. I've decluttered my closet. We have a sunroom that was packed with stuff. We decluttered that. I could declutter all the paper in my office. I am going to also continue the whole decluttering and declutter my digital space. So some of us, most of the time we forget that digital things on our computer can be cluttering our mindset, cluttering our process to move forward to get things done. So I'm going to do that today and declutter my actual desktop today. That might take me a couple hours. Number two, the way that you can reset yourself very simply is to start with positive affirmations. Now, I know that we're only a couple of days away from election, and I don't really talk about politics a lot, and I'm still not going to talk about politics. I'm just going to say maybe there are certain situations that might have you a little upset, a little hopeless or whatever, and you don't know what the outcome might be. No, regardless, sometimes you just need to introduce a dose of positive affirmations, right? Positive things just to get you started. So sometimes I don't watch news at all, right? But I also fill myself with positive affirmations every day. I have a card right by my desk. You guys can see this is a sticky that I have right by my desk. I also do affirmation cards. Those are sitting right now on my desk that I take in some type of positive affirmation or positive information or positive music in my life every single day when I start my day, because that's what I want to infuse in myself and that's what I want to give off for the day, right? Positivity, right? So that's number 2. Number 3 is, I don't have my glasses. Oh, this is great. This is like awesome. And it falls into the same as number 1 is decluttering, but maybe you might need to just straighten up your workspace, right? Right now I'm sitting at my desk and I got a new screen for my computer. So I'm using 2 screens. I'm using my laptop and I'm using a monitor right now, right? My mom bought this for me for Christmas. I know Christmas is in December, but we don't wait around here. And so right now I had to clean off my space to make room for this new monitor, which now gives me so much more. Like when I cleaned up my space, it freed up me to think about new things, new visions, new thoughts, new ways to do things. So declutter your space, make room on your desk for things that you can either going to enhance your business, they're going to enhance your learning, or just going to enhance the way you productively work throughout the day. Okay, so that's number 3. And then the last one is number 4. And this is sort of harder. It's easier to say than do, right? And it's so funny because my husband just said this to me this morning. I was cooking breakfast and he says, you're multitasking, right? You're cooking bacon, you're making grits, you're cooking eggs with cheese, right? Only thing I was missing was toast. He said, you're multitasking. But I do my best work, even cooking, right? Even doing work on my business when I focus on, which is number 4, I focus on one thing. When you focus on one thing, you get so good at it that it moves so fast, right? I think about the things on my to-do list that if I focus on this one activity, get that one thing done, the time goes by so fast. Sometimes I knock it out in 30 minutes, not even realizing that I focused on that one thing. Focusing on that one thing turns out to be pretty dang on good. And I am a recovering perfectionist. And so if you are a person who falls into that perfectionist kind of genre of life, right? I'm going to tell you the way to get over that perfectionism is to focus on one thing. If you're multitasking, you're trying to make all of these things perfect and it's overwhelming. You get confused. You just don't do anything and you just throw it away and say, I worry about that. That's what I want to share with you guys about how important it is to just reset yourself, and you don't have to wait until January to reset yourself. So fall back, think about some things that you can reset yourself, and then so that you can go forward.